welcome to snowy Greensboro, North Carolina. I thought this would be really a neat time to take a flight. So we're going to, in real life, a lot of these flights have already been canceled, but we're going to take a trip all the way to Charlotte today. Okay. Yeah, we got a little snow, don't we? You? All right. Well, just be careful. Okay. All right. All right. Well, you focus, and I'll talk to you when you get home. All right. Love you. Bye. Yeah, talking to the wife, because yes, it is. It is. This is really neat. I wondered what it would look like within X plane once we got a good coating of snow, and this looks awesome. So as you see here, Greensboro, and I think around some even the highways are 1 to 2 inches deep right now. They're having to be really careful. Let's take a look at our livery. We're using, by the way, Bravo. Thank you to Bravo. Bravo really set me up today. You need to go there and see some of their bling bling, some of their merch. But we're in a Piedmont Airlines livery, which is a retro livery from when I first moved to Greensboro. It was the airline to fly on. So it's really cool. They still, I think they still actually have a headquarters. I think they were bought out by U.S. Air. But really, kind of what a great job on this livery. It looks amazing. So thanks, thank you Tony. Thank you guys. It looks so good. Thank you for that. I'm looking forward to us releasing our new livery soon. But this is man, that looks good, man, doesn't it? It pops. As much as it's got the older look, it pops. Uh, we're gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna do as much showing you what I'm doing, just because it's kind of got to pay attention.
Tornado
I don't
892
want to miss
Tango
anything.
Oscar, pushback approved. Expect runway 36 for departure. Pushback approved, expecting runway 36, Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
We are using say intentions today as a part, so I do have a co-pilot, and I have Caroline on me here. Hey Caroline, we're taking a short hop to Charlotte.
Oh, that sounds great, Captain. Just let me know if you need anything from me.
Get everything powered up here. Like I said, I'm not going to spend as much time walking y'all through what I'm doing, just because um, let's just say we don't fly in snow every day, so I just want to make sure I don't miss anything on the checklist or anything else today. So just bear with me. Yeah, if I don't talk as much as usual, just bear with me. I want to make sure that we're good to go.
Airport 2128 Newark, hello, runway 22 at a whiskey, give way to United on Alpha from your right, then taxi via Bravo, Romeo.
Right, give way and taxi via Bravo, Romeo for 22 at a whiskey, that's okay.
What I'm doing is I'm generating a new flight plan out of SimBrief to go along with this flight. It's USA 2506.
2387 Newark, ground followed opposite direction 738 Alpha.
Okay, follow behind 738 Alpha, United 20.
And we're going to bring it up in here.
3513 Newark, hello, information 2 Yellows, now current runway 22 at a whiskey, taxi Kilo Romeo and monitor tower.
22 at a whiskey via Kilo Romeo, monitor tower, Brickyard 3513.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha, hold short of taxiway Bravo, awaiting further instructions.
Holding short of taxiway Bravo, Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
02 Papa, Greensboro ground, Roger Cessna. Say request.
Greensboro ground, Vision Jet 02 Papa, landed, requesting taxi to the hangars.
02 Papa, taxi to hangars at your discretion. Good day.
Zulu Newark, ground runway 22 right, full length, taxi via Zulu 5 and Zulu.
I think anybody who's flying today, not me. Or go KGSO to KCLT. Let's activate that.
Hello, runway 22 right at the full line, taxi via Zulu 6 and Zulu.
Welcome, people. Come on, let's go. If you're looking for an airport, a nice, like, simple but nice airport to fly out of, that would definitely be Greensboro. It is.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling. Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
All right. I can't get over just how good the snow looks. It's a good job, guys. The texture, everything. Just could ask for more. And yeah, I probably am. I'm a little biased towards X-Plane. I don't think anything's wrong with Microsoft Flight Sim. I did try it at launch. I did give it a shot, and the launch went so poorly. Maybe some of y'all can give me some feedback on how things have been going since the launch. I like
King Air 145 Kilo Alpha, continue taxi hold short of taxiway Delta.
Continuing taxi holding short of taxiway Delta, King Air 145 Kilo Alpha.
Parking my discretion. Have a great day. Turkey 90 Juliet.
Delta 234, taxi to gate at your discretion.
Taxi to gate at my discretion, Delta 1234.
I got a little sidetracked there and didn't get that loaded. I didn't get it finished starting. I don't have everything on real time. In other words, in here, for my realism, I do have short on these here. It's just because sometimes I don't have time to wait. If I have plenty of time.
Boarding is
and I'm
now
just
complete.
chilling.
Flight attendants prepare the cabins. Verify armed doors, stand by for all call.
All right.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Okay. Hey, Brian, can you go ahead and get our IFR clearance out of Greensboro?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We are getting ready to push back from the gate here. However, we
Steve,
cannot
we're
do
already
so
on the
while
ground at
anybody's standing
Greensboro.
in the
No
aisle.
need
So
for
we ask
IFR
that
clearance
you
now.
please take your seats at this time. Be sure that your seatbelts are securely fastened.
We don't need to request IFR clearance?
We don't need IFR clearance right now.
Could we request IFR clearance?
We're already on the ground at Greensboro. No need for IFR clearance now.
We closed the main cabin door, so we need our customers seated with their seatbelts fastened, seat backs and tray tables in a full upright and locked position. Luggage under the seat in front of you completely. Laptops and DVD players should be turned off, unplugged, and under the seat in front of you at this time. Smaller devices must be unplugged. They may remain on in airplane mode and must be secured. Flight attendants, please prepare doors for departure. Cross check. Stand by for
I'm
all
not
calls.
sure, by the way. I'm just to be totally transparent. I'm not sure why Brian is not wanting. I'm going back and checking my SIM brief to see if there's something that I put in wrong, or I messed up, or I didn't enter some of our information correctly on our flight plan. In fact, I'm going to go back and look at the briefing. I really can't explain it. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get Brian to get our push and start.
Cherokee 315 X-ray Papa, taxi to holding point Charlie 2 via taxiways Echo and Charlie. Taxiing to holding point Charlie 2 via Echo and Charlie, Cherokee 315 X-ray Papa.
Brian, just confirm for me, we do not need IFR clearance out of Greensboro for our CLT flight?
That's correct, Steve. We're already on the ground at Greensboro, so no IFR clearance needed right now.
And so many airlines that can take you there.
Zoe, thank you.
For making the journey with us.
Could we get IFR clearance to Charlotte?
I'll request cancellation of our IFR clearance to Charlotte.
Brian, do not cancel our IFR to Charlotte.
To open, lift up on the buckle.
We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times.
Understood, Steve. I won't cancel our IFR to Charlotte.
Brian, can you get clearance for push and start?
Smoking is not allowed at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors.
I'll request pushback and start clearance now.
U.S. law requires passengers to comply with all signs and crew member instructions about seatbelts and so that you may follow along.
I'm tempted to reload our
Greensboro, ground
Santations.
Allegiant 90 requesting clearance for pushback and engine start.
Allegiant 90, pushback and engine start approved. Tail northwest.
On this airplane, life rafts are located in ceiling compartments. Each cabin exit door and some exit
I don't know if Brian's just having a bad day. Not sure what's up there.
Some flights, except those over the wing, may also be used as rest. This aircraft has six half-lighted IMEI. Red light or an exit sign will indicate you have been connected. In an emergency evacuation, leave all carry-on bags behind and quickly proceed to the nearest exit.
If the aircraft cabin loses pressure, the panel above your seat containing oxygen masks will open automatically.
We won't have many reserves, or I'm not listing many reserves. I think we'll have 1,000 pounds.
To start the flow of oxygen. Put the yellow cuff over your nose and mouth. Lift the elastic band over your head and tighten by pulling the strap.
Get her in one limit information.
Breathe normally. Even though oxygen is flowing, the plastic bag may not.
Take off. We're going to do a 5 flaps. You know what, honestly, in this weather. Well, let's do a 15 flaps.
To use the vest, open the cover by pulling the red tab or compartment handle to break the seal.
Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest on over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and attach the buckle.
That'll give us 128. 128 here. So let's get this up.
There is also a light that will illuminate upon contact with water. Never inflate the vest inside the airplane. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by
Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray pop across runway 30, contact ground on 121.3. Crossing runway 30, contacting ground on 121.3, Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa.
23 12 straight ahead, tower 118.3, good day.
I think we really have some model issues on this. What I'm going to do, since this is a short flight, let's go ahead and I'm powering down, and we're going to restart our flight. We're going to restart the entire thing. Something's not right. So we're actually coming out of the simulation altogether. Sorry to kill the mood. But I would rather do it now than get into this flight, because we have this. It's an IFR clearance flight to Charlotte. Brian seemed a little bit confused. It's the first time I've had a problem like that where he's confused like that. So I figured we can go ahead and just start back. It'll help us. I actually do have an MSD that a 737-800 MSD that is a part of my setup here that I really enjoy having. It's hardware, a piece of hardware, and an actual radio. And both of those, I don't have them listed, I think, in the comments right now or in the information, but I'll list those just so you know where they came from. The cockpit simulator
2.
There we go. That's a little better. Is from cockpit-simulator.com, and it is the MSD, just the MSD, and it usually works great. Sometimes, not always. It has its hiccups every now and then. But that's why I went ahead and just waited. We're going to also reload, say, intentions. There we go. All right. And we're going to walk through, since we weren't that far in, so we're going to walk back through everything. We're going to drop our battery guard. Get our nav alignment. Bring up our fuel, our engine, fuel pumps, and get the APU going. Maybe things were frozen up. Don't you? That's it. That's it. We just had a few things frozen up this time. Okay, there we go. Let's get that up. Looking good there. That's coming up like it should. I don't want to get y'all seasick, so I'll do this right. I'm going to go over here while we're waiting. Make sure recirculating fans are off. Make sure the APU bleed is on. We should be. There we go. And it does look like everything's come up normally this time, so I think that we're going to make a good job. We're going to align our IRS. But it's see, our Horizon's got colors. The Horizon doesn't have colors. It's not good. Okay. We're going to go back and load our flight plan. That's the one thing I love about Zibo 737. I love being able to do this. And going to the 777, it's a lot more cumbersome, although it's great. And once you get used to the navigation, it's really neat. I must say, it's so much fun. And to me, it's a challenge. Here's the biggest part of flying is like going from point to point and having to plan and put your navigation together. I think that's so cool. And I'm a little bit on the older side to go take the pilot's route to become a commercial pilot. So I'm saying for you younger guys, man, enjoy it. And you've got your life ahead of you. Enjoy it. If you've got a bug for it, pursue it while you're young or you're really viable to be able to do it. Me, I have to live it out vicariously for these amazing places. And the weather's not getting any better. It's looking pretty bad. It's awesome.
Clear to Raleigh. Radar vectors, no ID. Dennis filed. Claim and maintain 4,000. Expect 5,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.6, clock 4612. November 7 Whiskey Alpha.
It's all loaded up and you're good to go.
Bel Air 7 Whiskey Alpha, readback correct?
Right, request IFR clearance to Charlotte.
I'll get our IFR clearance to Charlotte.
Back.
Greensboro clearance, B738, 601 November Victor requesting IFR clearance. We have Yankee.
B738, 1 November Victor, cleared to Charlotte. Radar vectors Chile then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect 14,14,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.6, squawk 3447.
Greensboro clearance, B738, 601 November Victor, cleared to Charlotte. Radar vectors Chile, then as filed. Climb to and maintain 4,000. Expect 14,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.6, squawk 3447.
Captain Good, boarding has started.
B738, 1 November Victor, readback correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight with us today. We're delighted to have you on board as we head to Charlotte. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any of our crew members. My name is Caroline, and along with my fantastic colleagues, Jake, Emily, and Ryan, we're here to ensure you have a pleasant journey. Thank you for choosing to fly with us.
Great. He said earlier, let's walk through what he said. He told us to expect, first of all, our vectors to climb is 4,000. I haven't even looked yet at our plan, but I'll go by what he says. Clear to Charlotte, vector, see the vector, Kisley. Then as filed, climb to and maintain 4,000. Expect 14,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency, he's got that. So, let's see what he told us on our. I'm not following that. Okay, so.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Okay, we're coming out on runway 23 left. So our departure is 23 left. And our arrival is going to be 36 right.
Smaller electronic handheld devices. Safe use, however, they must be switched into airplane mode at this time, and all calls and texts terminated.
Let's look where that takes us on our legs. So Chisley is what we're going out on at 250. I see how. Let's just review that, make sure everything looks okay. It only has us at. It actually has us climbing to 22,000. Actually, no. It's a flight plan summary is 14,000. So our maximum climb should be 14,000 today. We're going to kind of listen to and abide by what we're told by ATC, but with the weather crazy and everything, it's okay.
In just a few moments, we'd like you to direct your attention to the video screen located throughout the cabin for an important safety demonstration on our Boeing 737 aircraft.
Let's go back and review our N1 limits. And not our limits, but our takeoff. So our takeoff is reset. So let's go back to reset our information.
There are so many places to go in this world, and so many airlines that can take you there.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Best laid plans of mice and men. We've had two little hiccups here so far. We lost our complete flight plan on there, although we are loaded. So let's walk through the N1 limit again. Let's do this again. I don't mind. Let's get this bit of information in there. So we're still at the 128.
U.S. law requires passengers to comply with all signs and clear instructions about seatbelts and smoking.
Coming out on 23, runway 23.
All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Please refer to safety instruction cards to locate your nearest exit. Keep in mind, the closest exit may be behind you.
I really don't know. I wish. Let me be transparent. I don't know what was up there. But it does look like that's okay. We've got 128 is our rotate speed. V1 is 126. VR's 128. V2 is 138. In fact, let's go ahead and come up to 138. Just feel better about that, especially with the conditions.
Hold down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Put the yellow cuff over your nose and mouth. Lift the elastic band over your head and tighten by pulling the strap on either side. Breathe normally. Even though oxygen is flowing, the plastic bag may not deflate. Always put your own mask on first, and then help others near you.
A life vest is located under the seat or between seats. The safety instruction card shows the exact location.
To use the vest, open the cover by pulling the red tab or compartment handle. Break the seal.
Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest on over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and attach the buckle. Pull the loose end of the strap to tighten.
Once outside, pull down on the red tab which links the vest, or blow into the red
Our altimeter's not that bad. It's 2996. 2996.
Never inflate the vest inside the airplane. If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a flight attendant. The safety card shows how to use the vest.
And let's take a minute and listen to ATIS 28550.
Ons, broken at 1400 feet. Solid overcast at 2500 feet. Temperature -3. Dew point -7. Altimeter 2998. Density altitude -1000 feet. Arriving and departing runways 5 right, 23 right, 32. Instrument approaches are in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Yankee.
Brian, can you get clearance for push and start?
I'll request pushback clearance now.
Greensboro ground B738-601 November Victor, requesting pushback.
B738, 1 November Victor, pushback approved, tail northwest.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, hold short of taxiway echo traffic on final approach.
Great news, Captain, your tow's coming.
Taxiway echo Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
02 Papa Greensboro ground, Roger Cessna. Say request.
Greensboro ground, Vision Jet 02 Papa, landed, requesting taxi to the hangars.
02 Papa, taxi to hangars at your discretion. Good day.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Goodness, snow's getting to be a... This is a this is an IFR clearance dream right here. Look at that. There's a lot of snow. So
welcome aboard, Captain. Tows connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
So
here comes the pushback. Light them up.
We're going back out this way here to get to runway 23 left, and we're going that way.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Waiting for my click. Come on, give me a click.
The cabin is ready for departure, Captain.
Thank you, Caroline.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight to Charlotte. We are thrilled to have you with us today. My name is Caroline, and I am your lead flight attendant. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Jake, Emily, Ryan, and Sarah. Our captain today is Steve Good, and the first officer is Brian Song. We expect a flight time of
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, continue taxi on taxiway Alpha, hold short of runway 22.
Safety information.
Continuing on Alpha, holding short of runway 22, Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss
Greensboro
of
ground negative, this is Delta 1234, request taxi to gate.
to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic
Okay.
band. Remember to
Continuous.
put your own mask on before assisting others. For our emergency exits, we have 2 doors at the front, 2 over-wing exits, and
Pumps
2
on.
doors at the rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the exits near.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
In the event of an emergency, follow the illuminated path.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
We are going to leave engine ice on for takeoff.
Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs once you are outside the aircraft. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight. You're welcome, Captain.
Pax Auto. Thank you. Engine, we're on engine power now. We're gonna kill the APU and turn the APU bleed off. Fasten seatbelt sign is on. Runway lights are on.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Hey.
Embraer 225 Echo Mike, follow the Gulf Stream, then hold short of taxiway Tango. Following the Gulf Stream, holding short of taxiway Tango, Embraer 225 Echo Mike.
Sorry, gentlemen. I got one of the old bread and milk messages. Okay, I had to take that call before we get focused on this. So we're good here. I think we're good. Okay, I'm ready to focus. Ready to focus. It's good to focus when you're flying. Let me see here. Been through everything. Okay, I want to go through this one more time. Rather double check. Our fuel pumps. This is a very short flight, so I'm not terribly concerned. Landing lights are on. Turn off. Runway lights, landing lights. Right now we have taxi lights on. We're at continuous. We do have engine ice on at the time, and let's check and see if we need to do a de-ice before we go any further. I don't think it would be a bad idea to go ahead and de-ice. Ron, can you get our taxi clearance while we de-ice?
I'll get our taxi clearance now.
Tornado 892 Tango Oscar, hold short of taxiway hotel traffic on final approach. Holding short of taxiway hotel Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
Greensboro ground, B738, 601 November Victor, ready to taxi. We have Yankees.
B738, 1 November Victor, taxi to runway 23 left via Juliet to Juliet 3, Kilo 6.
Runway 23 left, Juliet 3, Kilo 6, B738, 601 November Victor.
You ever notice when they give you directions that the only letters you don't see are the ones they're saying? I think I'm a silly guy here. Here's where we are. Right now getting our de-ice. That is 23 right there, but we're not going for right. There's 6, but where we're going to is 23 left. I just noticed to get to Juliet, you see what I see? Oh, there's Juliet. Okay. So I can't go out that way. Okay. Just have a brain fart. So we'll go out this way. Juliet. Kilo. Okay. Makes sense. You know, Waze has made us very, very, very lazy. Okay.
And Tornado 892 Tango Oscar, pushback approved, expect runway 30 for departure. Pushback approved, expecting runway 30, Tornado 892 Tango Oscar.
Okay, you ready for this? I am literally sliding on the runway. Literally. I don't think there's anything wrong with my pedals. There's nothing wrong with my calibration. on anything, but this is ice. This is ice. Woo! The hardest part is going to be getting to the runway. That is a first. I've never experienced that on like in a cockpit. The cockpit, that feeling of that same feeling you get when you're driving and you literally are sliding. It's there. I can feel it. But it looks like we're going to have to go really slow to get to the runway. Give you an idea. Give you some different angles. See how I can turn here. I've got a turn that's coming up here. I'm going to have to really take it. I'm going to have to really feather it, baby it. See the blue, my blue lights over there. There we go. There we go. And this particular taxiway, I hate it because it goes down a hill. Be a great sled hill. Would be, really. But hopefully we'll be able to get stopped. I'm serious about getting stopped. I can really baby that. And we're about to go over a bridge too, down here.
Cessna 908, Charlie Echo taxi to holding point Charlie Tree via taxiways Echo and Foxtrot.
Taxiing to holding point Charlie Tree via Echo and Foxtrot Cessna 908 Charlie Echo.
Alright, I need to start stopping now. Ooh, crud. Right, here we go. I really wanted to turn right there, but I think I'm just lucky to get stopped. I'm sliding right now, still sliding. Ron, can you get our takeoff clearance?
I'll get our takeoff clearance now.
Greensboro Tower, B738, 601 November Victor, holding short of runway 23 left, ready to depart.
B738, 601 November Victor, Greensboro Tower, runway 23 left, winds 255 at 5. Fly heading 230, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 23 left, heading 230, cleared for takeoff. B738, 601 November Victor.
Right, and it says here on our Charlotte climb, we are going to climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 14,000 10 minutes after departure. Okay. If you haven't noticed, this runway, I don't think it's been scraped. Right? points 230. Our takeoff via our rotate is 138. We are to fly 10 minutes at 4,000. We'll see what I do on that. I may have to push the envelope a little bit there. Okay, but I think we are ready. Okay.
2 Delta Bravo traffic at your 9 o'clock 6 miles at 1,500 feet, Piper M600.
Caroline, we're ready. We're ready for takeoff.
Enter left base runway 23, pull left, report turning final.
Okay, Captain, cabin crew, take seats for departure.
2 Delta Bravo traffic at your 10 o'clock 3 miles, same altitude, type unknown.
I'm doing one last check. I've just got a light there. I'll make sure everything's okay. Right, wing ice with de-ice is on. Oh, we've got de-ice active. We're on continuous. All right, I think we're ready. Okay. Tuga?
Positive rate.
Gear up.
$400. $1,000.
B738, 1 November Victor, contact departure on 126.6.
Switching to departure on 126.6, B738, 601 November Victor.
$1,000 to go.
Greensboro departure B738, 601 November Victor, afternoon. We are climbing past 2500.
B738, 601 November Victor, Greensboro departure, radar contact, cleared direct Chile, climb and maintain 14,000.
Cleared direct Chile, climb and maintain 14,000. B738, 601 November Victor.
Mooney 45 Quebec Romeo, climb to 7,500, contact approach on 121.9er.
All right, we're switching
Climbing
to
to
LNAV
7,500,
and
switching to 121.9er 45 Quebec Romeo.
They call it Chile, but Chisley. Chisley. Isn't it? Please break through these clouds, please. Flaps retract. Runway lights off, taxi lights off. Landing lights are still on, and due to the weather conditions, I don't know if it's appropriate, but I think I would rather leave them on. mind knowing that. Pilot can let me know that, a real pilot info about the landing lights, weather conditions matters.
B738, 1 November Victor, expect the Chile 6 arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 10 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word. Expect the ILS, runway 36 right approach into Charlotte.
Expecting the Chile 6 arrival. Planning for descent in about 10 minutes. Expecting ILS, runway 36 right approach into Charlotte. B738, 601 November Victor.
Feel free to ask any of our crew members. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, we're close to already. Time to descend.
FedEx 1243, have your approach descend and maintain 4,000 cleared to direct Cobham, join 27 localizer. Descending to 4,000 direct Cobham, joining 27 localizer 1243.
Skylane 2 Romeo Echo, Greensboro approach, radar contact. Expect runway 23 left for landing.
Expect runway 23 left for landing. 2 Romeo Echo. Greensboro approach. November Circle Whiskey Alpha, what is my swamp code?
What I'm hoping is that we come out of this. I'm checking the weather map now. And I don't think it's going to get any better. I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude, and we're delighted to begin our snack and drink service now. We have some lovely options for you today, including our delicious chicken salad wrap and the classic cheese and crackers. Oh, and just a heads up, after our service, we'll be coming around with items from the shop, so keep an eye out for that. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank you.
It's not getting any better. We are actually only 61 miles out of Charlotte now, and I'm checking our descent now. It's got us descending at about 20 nautical miles. I'm going to stay on the VNAV's path right now, though I'm not going to descend earlier. I do want to get out of this junk. I've got de-ice on both engines and the wings right now. Wing de-ice. Crud. I didn't see that.
Piper 582 Bravo, cleared direct to the VOR, climb to 5,500.
I don't remember leaving that
direct
off.
to the VOR, climbing to 5,500, 582 Bravo.
Descend and maintain 190, Vision Jet 70 Delta.
Greensboro approach, November 825 Papa, 25 miles to the west at 3,500.
November 8351, Papa Greensboro approach, roger.
I think we are close. I think we're about 15 nautical miles from descent, or from our descent path. VNAV is still active. LNAV is active. Those engines are really working. I can tell you. I don't know if you can hear. They're really having to work overtime, and I really need to get out of this. If I don't get, if I don't descend here shortly, I think we just need to get out of this weather. Right, top of descent's in 10 nautical miles. You can get an idea of what we're looking at right now. So we're on our way to Jamgo. And it's not getting any better. Yeah, we are. We may have to make a command decision and just come down. I'm not sure 14,000 was the most optimal elevation to be at here.
B738, 1 November Victor, contact Charlotte approach on 125.35.
Switching to Charlotte approach on 125.35, B738, 601 November Victor. Charlotte approach, B738, 601 November Victor, afternoon, maintaining 14,000 feet.
B738-601 November Victor, Charlotte approach. Good afternoon, Charlotte altimeter 30.00.
Ryan, can you get clearance to descend? I think we're ready. VNAV isn't descending us.
I'll request descent clearance now.
Charlotte approach, B738, 601 November Victor, requesting clearance to descend.
B738, 1 November Victor, descend and maintain 12,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising
Descend and
altitude.
maintain 12,000 feet, B738, 601 November
Please
Victor.
return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. We appreciate your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
A couple of observations I want to make on this flight. I did not initiate the descent with VNAV. This time I've been monitoring it here. I've been waiting for, and I had my altitude set. I have my altitude set down to 3,200, 3,200, but I did not initiate that descent. It looks like it's supposed to, but and once again, I usually initiate the descent, but this is the first time I've had it where it actually initiated it, and it did it about 2 miles past the top of descent. See that map? That's the first time I've seen it in the that's the first time I've seen it in that condition. So that's with weather, that's without weather. It's with weather. Wow.
B738, 1 November Victor, descend and maintain 4,000. Turn left, heading 170 vectors for the ILS runway 36 right approach. Altimeter 30.01.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Left heading 170 for the ILS 36 right approach. Altimeter 3001. B738 601 November Victor.
Bonanza 6 Alpha Lima traffic at your 10 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude, advised if in sight. Looking for traffic, 6 Alpha Lima.
Thank you, sir. We're expect 20 there, American 29.
Right, I've initiated a heading of 170.
American 2901, turn left heading 165.
Altimeter's 3001.
Captain, cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Charlotte. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seatbelts are fastened. Our staff will provide you with information regarding any connecting flights once we are on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation.
B738, 1 November Victor, turn right heading 215.
Right heading 215, B738 601 November Victor.
Air Canada 12 Tree, the traffic ahead of you and to your left is going to the left heavy Airbus. Contact tower on 119.7.
Traffic in sight, switching to 119.7 Air Canada 12 Tree.
B738, 1 November, Victor, proceed direct SICDU, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 36 right approach.
Direct SICDU, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer cleared for the ILS runway 36 right approach. B738, 601 November, Victor.
Okay, now what we've just done is I've gone back on LNAV. I've prioritized the SICDU, and that is it's about we're about 8 miles out. We should be in really good shape. I think we're right where we're supposed to be. We're going to drop to 3,000 feet. We should be able to capture the VOR. Stay on the glide path. We should be in great shape. And I'm just glad to be out of that cloud above us. That's pretty rough. Right, six miles. We're 6 miles to SICDU. What's my dad joke I like telling? Okay, got any churchgoers out there? I hope so, because I'm a preacher and a pilot and an old cop. What is it? Why do preachers make such bad pilots? Because they don't know how to land the plane. Does anybody get that out there? I don't know. Okay. I know it's corny.
British Airways 228, maintain 300 knots, climb and maintain flight level 380. 300 knots, climbing to flight level 380, British Airways 228.
B738, 1 November, Victor, contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1.
Switching to tower on 118.1. B738, 601 November, Victor.
I'm going to 5 flaps.
Charlotte Tower, B738, 601 November, Victor. Afternoon, we are established on the ILS approach for runway 36 right.
B738, 601 November, Victor, Charlotte Tower, roger. Continue approach for runway 36 right.
Love that accent.
B738, 601 November, Victor, Charlotte Tower, wind 05 at 5. Runway 36 right, cleared to land.
Runway 36 right, cleared to land. B738, 601 November, Victor.
Okay, we're about 4 miles out from the runway. We're at 3,000. I have no visual on the runway at all, but we are lined up. We are lined up. We're gonna miss. Ryan, we're going to have to do a go-around.
Roger, initiating go-around.
Charlotte Tower, B738, 601 November Victor, Charlotte Tower, going around.
B738, 1 November Victor, traffic on the runway, landing clearance canceled, execute missed approach procedure. Contact approach on 120.05.
Landing clearance canceled, executing missed approach, switching to 120.05, B738, 601 November Victor.
B738, 1 November Victor, turn left heading 175 vectors for the ILS runway 36 right approach. B738, 1 November Victor, wind 05 at 5, runway 36 right, cleared to land.
Left heading 175, vectors for the ILS runway 36 right approach. B738, 601 November Victor. Runway 36 right, cleared to land. B738, 601 November Victor.
Okay, so what happened on that missed approach is I messed up the frequency. And I had the wrong frequency in. So obviously that was going to get us nowhere. So we were going to, instead of just getting all stressed about that, we're going to do a go around. We're going to come back around. And getting our best friend, Vector is the best friend of a pilot. Was it bonehead? You could probably say that.
Thousand to go.
We're going to maintain 3,000. And we're on our own navigation now, following the vectors. There are a couple of things I did on that particular missed approach that were totally my fault. One of which was I had not reset our flight director bearings, which normally I have them on after takeoff. I guess it was so quick between runways. I had not had them reset, so I've reset them back to what they're supposed to be. We're flying cruise. We're flying on autopilot, setting our own headings right now with our altitude at 3,000 feet, and we're following the vectors from ATC.
Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2, hold short of runway 27, awaiting further instructions.
Holding short of runway 27, Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Going to departure, American 1203.
We're at 200 knots at 3,000 feet, and we'll just stay there until they give us any other direction. And they've got us at on a bearing, a course bearing of 175 right now. Brian, can you confirm that they're going to give us vectors to file?
I can't confirm that right now, Steve. We're cleared to land on runway 36 right.
24 Foxtrot Delta, clear to land runway 32, caution wake turbulence. Clear to land runway 32, Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta. American 245, taxi to parking at your discretion, good day.
We're
Taxi
setting up now to go back
Max
for
245.
runway 36 right.
American 245, contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1.
We're at flaps 25 right now. We're at 3,000 feet. Landing gear is down.
$2,500.
And we are on the ILS. We're good. We're good to go. We've captured the ILS. We're descending. Landing gear down. We're at flaps 25. I'm about to initiate once we get below.
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo, maintain current heading traffic at your 12 o'clock.
Flaps 30.
Maintaining current heading, Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
Lit up as much as we can right now. We're also going to come down to 150. Brakes are at
1,000.
1,000
feet.
I'm kind of nervous about anti-lock brakes on a icy runway. We're at flaps 30. they have not done a whole lot of work on this runway either.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
B738, 1 November Victor, welcome to Charlotte. Contact ground on 121.8.
We got to get stopped first.
Contacting ground on 121.8, B73860.
We are full stop.
Charlotte ground, B73860, November Victor. Afternoon, we've cleared runway 36 right and are ready to taxi to the gate.
B73860, 1 November Victor, Charlotte ground, taxi to E4 by Charlie 12. Have a good day.
Echo 4 via Charlie 12, B73860, November Victor.
We were okay. We were at full stop.
80 knots.
I'm not sure what else we could have done on that one, and we still haven't stopped. We're still at full reversers.
Cherokee Tree 15 X-ray Papa, proceed to runway 28 via taxiways Echo and Foxtrot.
Proceeding to runway 28.
And that, my friends, is why we don't land on icy runways. So to go back and review on that one, because that's pitiful. So on this particular approach, I will see if we can go back and watch it. We did everything, I think, that we possibly could. I think that runway was solid ice. I'm not sure what else we could have done different. I would love comments about what we could have. I'm going to go back. Let's save that because we want to go back and watch that. So we're going to save this one here, snow, for snow. Let's watch that together. We're going to load that replay for snow. Let's go back in and look at it. Let's go back and watch it and see if we can see something that makes any sense. Okay. I want to see if I can go back to where we were.
Well, that was quite the landing, wasn't it? I hope you all enjoyed the thrill
Beechcraft
ride.
November 9001 Bravo, hold short of runway 33 traffic on final.
Holding short of runway 33, Beechcraft November 9001 Bravo.
History in banking and is home to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Thank you for flying with us today. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Steve Good, First Officer Brian Song, and the entire crew, including Jake, Emily, and Ryan, we wish you a wonderful day and a happy new year 2025.
Here we are. So we'll start about right here. For the record, we weren't smoking by then. Okay. We have our skid brakes on 2. We did land at a little faster of a rate. We landed at 150. Let's see. reversers right now. And I cannot stop. Like I said, full reversers. I never turned off the reversers. They're still going. And that was the end of that. That was the end of that there. I may try after this to go back and do another landing under the conditions now, but I think I dare say there's no planes taking off in Charlotte right now. But we some things that we could have done better. We came in at about 140 to 150, so I came in a little bit faster. I could have come in slower. I came in at flaps 30 when we did not have a good flare. We went full reversers, but we still could not get stopped on that runway. So I'm wondering, any comments? I'd love the comments. I take the criticism. Just learning here, but I'm wondering, is it because of the ice? Was it because the runway was a sheet of ice? And so there was no way to diminish the speed. What was the case? Anyway, that's the question to be answered. We'll see you on the next flight. Hopefully the next flight will go a little bit smoother. All right, y'all have a good one.